Outdoors-Delmarva covers everything outdoors, including real fishing and hunting situations involving wildlife. We do our best each week to bring you tasteful content, but viewer discretion is advised. Now, enjoy the show.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
On this week's episode, we head to Crisfield for the annual J. Millard Tawes Crab and Clambake. From there, we head north to Mardella Springs for some clay shooting with a purpose. And finally, we meet up with the folks from the Tangier Classic as they put a ribbon on their tournament by helping out a local family in Bishopville.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here's Jason Lee.
Welcome to Outdoors Delmarva, the show dedicated to a commitment of conservation and to the community that makes Delmarva's outdoors such a hidden gem here in the Mid-Atlantic. I'm Jason Lee, and this is Tucker. Living on Delmarva is a joy and can easily be taken for granted. So last month, we hopped in the Gateway Subaru Outback and headed to Somerset County to remind ourselves why we love living here.
The annual J. Millard Tawes Crab and Clambake is an Eastern Shore tradition that folks from far and wide can't wait for. During an election year such as this one, the political hopefuls are out in force, adding to the excitement of the day. And at this year's Crab and Clambake, held at Summers Cove Marina, the weather was perfect for the traditional sights, sounds, and tastes of Crisfield. I got a chance to catch up with Scott Tawes, who was busy manning the watermelon booth, and he reminded me that 2020 will always be with us as an asterisk when counting anniversaries.
It's really 46 years, but we skipped the COVID year.
Well, there we go. 46 years strong, but we're celebrating 45, and it's a great turnout.
It is, and great day at that.
At the Tawes Crab and Clambake, it's all about the food and the friends.
One of the great things about local events is that you run into friends that you haven't seen in a while, and one of our very good friends, Zach Evans of Mount Terra Farms, is here, and I got to run into him. Zach, always good to see you, brother.
Hey, it's my pleasure. Great seeing you here.
So here we are. It's the 45th annual Tawes Crab and Clambake.
45th from what I understand, because they had to take a little hiatus.
We actually talked to Scott Tawes, who reminded me it's 46.
He clarified that to me too this morning. That's the only reason I brought it up.
46 years, but 45 actual celebrating years.
That's right. I've already been corrected, so we're on the right page now.
Now, Mount Terra Farms, obviously known for their chicken.
Yes, sir. So
but here you are, enjoying all the delicious seafood.
Look, enjoying seafood, but I'd be remiss if I didn't bring some of our world-famous chicken wings down here. So
you have some with you?
We've got some jumbo wings back there in the tent for you, Jason, to check out later.
Well, I know where we're going to go right after this.
That's right. No, it's a pleasure to be here. I mean, this is very much a community event, and while a lot of folks come out for the seafood, we also come out to celebrate the heritage of the lower Eastern Shore. And so while that includes poultry and chicken, it also includes our watermen and all the bountiful harvests that we get from our waterways.
Yeah, and there's a lot of crabbers out there who want to thank you for all the donated chicken necks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know it.
And it wouldn't be the Tawes Crab and Clambake without seeing some pretty famous faces. Maryland Governor Larry Hogan is no stranger to the seafood feast here in Crisfield.
All right, so one last visit to the Clambake, huh?
Well, hopefully it's not my last visit, but it is my, unfortunately, last time as governor. But I think I'll keep coming back. I've been coming here since I was a kid.
Yeah.
the Eastern Shore has been very favorable to you, and kind of vice versa. I know you enjoy coming down here.
Well, I love the shore. You know, I promised when I was running for governor in 2014 I was going to pay more attention to the shore. I thought they'd been neglected, and I think we've done everything we possibly could over the past 8 years to help the shore in many different ways.
Between the sunshine and 70-degree weather, the smiles were as plentiful as the food. Whether you're running for office or running a trot line, the Tawes Crab and Clambake is a centralized location where the only disagreements you'll likely hear is someone's choice of crab seasoning. My thanks to the City of Crisfield for making us feel welcome. And we here at Outdoors Delmarva can't wait for the 46th annual J. Millard Tawes Crab and Clambake. Coming up later in the show, we'll catch up to the folks from the Tangier Classic as they help out a local family. But up next, we'll head out to Mardella Springs to check out some clay shooting for a good cause. Outdoors Delmarva continues right after this.